to the version of me reading this. In a time and a world I haven't reached yet, I am writing this from a quiet morning you've probably long since forgotten. I am sitting here with a heart that is still wide open and a mind that hasn't been taught how to be afraid of the future. I am the version of you that still believes in magic, the one who hasn't learned how to build walls around their soul just to survive the work week. I don't know what your life looks like right now. I don't know if you're sitting in your car in a parking lot, staring at the steering wheel and trying to find the courage to walk into a building that drains your spirit. I don't know if you are lying in bed at 3 a.m., the blue light of a screen reflecting in your tired eyes, wondering when life became so incredibly heavy. But I know you because I am the foundation of everything you are, and I can feel, even across the years, that you are carrying a burden that was never meant for your shoulders alone. I know exactly how heavy the silence feels when the world finally stops asking things of you. I see you navigating this modern American landscape, a world of neon lights, flickering screens, and cold, calculating algorithms. I see you working yourself into the ground for a dream that feels more like a prison every single day. You are running a race on a track that never ends, chasing a version of enough that keeps moving further and further away. I know the feeling of looking at your bank account and feeling that sharp, icy chill of not enough. I know the feeling of looking at the news, at the prices, at the division in the streets, and feeling like a tiny, insignificant leaf caught in a hurricane. You are surrounded by people, yet you feel a loneliness so profound that it almost has a physical weight. You're living in a time where you are constantly connected, but you haven't felt truly seen in years. You feel like a ghost in your own skin, a shadow in a cubicle, a stranger at your own dinner table. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that the world has been so incredibly brutal to the heart I gave you. I see the burnout in the way you hold your shoulders. I see the way you've learned to bury your passions because they didn't pay the bills. You've been told that your worth is tied to your productivity, that your value is a number on a screen, and that if you aren't hustling until you break, you are falling behind. I see the way you look at the person I was, the one who believed the world was a playground, and you feel a bitter, jagged sense of shame. You think you've betrayed me, don't you? You think that because you aren't the hero we planned to be, because you're just someone trying to survive the week, that you've lost the right to dream. You think the fire is dead. You think the light has been swallowed by the gray noise of a world that doesn't care about your name. You look in the mirror and you don't even recognize the person looking back anymore. Please, listen to me. Take a breath, a real deep, shaky breath, the kind that reaches the parts of your soul you've been ignoring for a decade. I am not disappointed in you. I am in absolute breathless awe of you. Do you have any idea how much strength it takes to keep your heart beating in a world that is trying to turn it to lead? Do you realize how brave you are for simply refusing to disappear? You have carried the weight of an entire era. The anxiety, the debt, the isolation. And you are still here. Your heart is still beating. Your spirit is still intact, even if it's covered in scars. Those scars, they aren't marks of failure. They are the medals of a warrior who hasn't been defeated yet. You are not a victim of your life. You are the survivor of a war that nobody else can see. And I am so proud of you for just staying alive. But now, it is time to remember who we are. I am the one who gave you your first spark. I am the one who stayed up late, looking at the stars, convinced that we were meant for something breathtaking. And I am telling you right so, from a place of pure, unrefined, and reckless belief, that the me you think you lost is not gone. I am tucked away in the center of your chest, waiting for you to stop listening to the world and start listening to the fire. Wake up. Look at your hands. Look at them. They are my hands. But they are seasoned by the fire now. They have the strength of a survivor. They have the power to rebuild, to create, and to reclaim every single inch of the life the world tried to steal from us. I didn't push through the struggles of our youth just so you could vanish into a spreadsheet. I didn't believe in the impossible back then, just so you could accept average, right, so. You think you are a victim of your circumstances? You think you are a victim of the economy, of the algorithm, or of the mistakes you made when you were just trying to stay afloat. No, you are the master of the flame. You are an American spirit, built from the DNA of dreamers who looked at an ocean and saw a bridge, and pioneers who looked at the impossible and said, "Watch me." That blood, that fierce, unyielding, and unstoppable power is screaming in your veins right this second. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. It doesn't matter how many times the world has told you no. The only thing that matters is that you are still the one holding the pen. You are the architect of your own destiny. Stand up, square your shoulders. Let the world see that the light in your eyes wasn't extinguished. It was just waiting for the right moment to explode. Every struggle you've faced is just fuel for the comeback. The burnout, it's just energy that needs a new direction. The anxiety, it's just your power trying to break out of the box you put it in. The fear, it's just your compass telling you where the greatness is. The world wants you to stay tired. It wants you to stay small. It wants you to be a quiet consumer of your own misery. But I am telling you that you are a force of nature. It is time to stop surviving and start commanding. I need you to find that hunger again. I need you to find that I don't care what they think fire that defined us before the world told us it was unrealistic. Your bank account doesn't define your worth. Your followers don't define your value. Your spirit is an independent, sovereign, and unstoppable power. You don't wait for the economy to get better. You build your own world regardless of the weather. You don't wait for the future to happen. You grab it by the throat and you make it yours. Fight for the life I wanted for us. Fight for the peace that you have earned with every tear you've ever shed. Do not let another day pass where you apologize for your ambition, your heart, or your soul. You are the hero of this journey, and it's time for you to start acting like it. Go out there today. Look at the chaos and the noise, and let them know that the owner has returned. Look the fear in its face and tell it to get out of your way. Because the kid who dreamed of you is standing right here, holding your hand. And I am never, ever going to let you give up on us. I believe in you. I have always believed in you. Now, go and show them why they should have never, ever doubted us. Now, move your past self.